Hello and welcome to my tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to place objects inside containers just like you do in CorelDRAW and some other powerful softwares you have on your PCs. So without any further ado, let's get started. So we have our Pixellab open. So, in CorelDRAW, if you want to place an object inside a container, you have to, of course, create the container that you want to place the object into. Now, in this case, you want to place a picture inside the circular container. It can be a rectangle, it can be any other shape, but my preference is circles. So, I'm going to go ahead and create circles. Now it's already on this tab, the middle tab, not A, not this, the middle tab right here. That's where we find shapes. So you click on shapes and then you click on this drop down menu to get the type of shapes, and then we go to circles. Now after selecting circle, you have to go down and reduce the opacity to 0. You see that? And then you have to give it a stroke width. You see it's set at 0, so right now there is no shape there unless you give it a stroke width. So you're going to go ahead and increase the stroke width. You can use any number, depends on the one that suits your taste. I choose to use 5, and then you can give the stroke any color. So let me use white. It can be any color, and then you click on OK. Leave every other thing as it is. Now we are going to place an object, a picture or any other thing inside this circle, but to make it look a bit fancy, let's make it 2 circles. So I'm just going to go ahead and duplicate this. To duplicate this object while it's still selected, not like this. If it's like this, you can't duplicate it. So while it's still selected, you click on copy. You see it, and then I'm going to make this circle smaller than the first one. Now I have to make sure that the first one is aligned to the center. So we'll click on relative position and align it to the center, so we don't have to waste our time arranging. Then we'll now come to this smaller circle, relative position, align to center. You see it's still a bit big, smaller rather, so we have to increase it a little. Align to center, increase it a little more, align to center. Now you can choose to make the width double by going to stroke and activating stroke. You see there are now 2 widths there, so you can use black, one black, the other white. It is very fancy. So as it is now, we have, if you come to the layer section, we have 2 circles. The first one, which is the bigger one, then the second one, which is smaller. Now we are going to place the object inside the circular one. Now the object is going to be an independent image, but after measuring everything, it will seem as if it's actually placed inside container just like as it is in CorelDRAW. So let's go ahead and come to import right here. So this is the image I wish to place inside the container, this handsome guy right here. So you just click on the image. Now on the import section, you have an option or choice to customize how you want your image to be. So we are going to have to click on one by one, and then we're going to click on this circle right here, and then you have to adjust to the area you wish to have there. Perfect. And then you can click on good. You see it's circular, so you have to adjust it to the size of the circle you wish to place it into. Adjust the size, relative position, align to center. You can increase it further, relative position, align to center. There, place into container, but you can still move this around, so it's not perfectly into container yet. So you just undo that, and then you come to the layer section. You see the 3 layers. You have to merge these 3 objects together. So you tap on this right here, and then select the objects you wish to merge in no particular order, and then you tap on this little icon right here, and then you'll be prompted, are you sure you want to merge the selected objects? Of course I want to merge it, that's the whole idea. And then you click on OK. There, objects, 3 objects are now in one layer, 3 layers now in one layer. You can see it right there. So if I were to move this object around now, they are already single object. So it's just like CorelDRAW. Not so many people know this effect. I use this a lot when I'm designing programs and flyers for churches and other school programs. So there, you know how to use it now.
Please subscribe. Thank you.